one day into camp. What do you think about it?
Shoot, it went pretty smoothly as far as the first day goes. I mean, we just learned all these plays, this new offense, so I feel like it went pretty good. People knew what they were doing.
Is it kind of interesting that you've been through so many different offenses now the last couple of years to learn another one? What does that add to your resume?
Oh, definitely. I mean, every offense is different, especially like all three of them. You know, you had the air raid, you had more of a run-heavy offense, and now we're more balanced now. So just kind of an overall understanding of like any kind of offense. You know, I know them all pretty much now.
Just kind of another year, another offense?
Yeah, exactly.
When it comes to your role specifically, how do you feel like you're settling in?
I feel good. You know, I'm playing left tackle now, and I haven't played a whole lot of left tackle here at State, so that's pretty. I'm adapting to that right now.
How is it this year with one offensive line coach? For last year, the responsibilities were kind of defined differently, and you're a guy that's played guard and tackle. How's it different with this one offensive line coach?
Honestly, it's not that different. I mean, you know, fundamentally, especially like it's all the same there.
When you met with your coach the first time and y'all started talking, getting an idea of what the offensive line was going to be like, what was your response with him?
Just get down, go to work, pretty much.
Got a lot of new teammates on that offensive line too. A lot of transfers, a lot of new guys. How have they been settling in?
They've been settling really well, and I think coaches especially have done a good job making sure everybody's on the same page. Like, it's not like old guys know way more than young guys barely know anything. Like, they're trying to keep us all mentally at the same place, so we're not always playing catch up.
At the same time, you're the old guy now.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
I'll be honest, that makes me feel really old being one of those upperclassmen now. Yeah.
How do you feel about having an opportunity to run block a little bit more, you know, in this scheme and kind of get downhill on people?
I like it a lot. You know, air raid, you know, there's obviously a lot of pass, so it's a big adjustment now, but it's nice to finally get some more running going in.
Spring practice is a long process. So what do you individually do you think you need to work on?
Consistency and knowing every single detail about every single play.
What was the strength program like when you got to know this new staff?
It was a lot different than what we had before. You know, we're working more with coaches now instead of like solely with your partner last time, but I like it's been good.
Any new PRs you want to brag about?
Shoot, squat went up a little bit. Well, I want to say 535, 540.
Obviously, you guys haven't been around coaches a whole lot so far, but how would you maybe assess the difference in the culture this year compared to last?
I'd say the culture, it's gotten better. I mean, like I said, like obviously we have a ton of new guys coming in, and now we kind of get like a fresh start. And you know, like I said about young guys not differing so much from old guys. You know, we're all kind of on the same page. There's less of a gap.
Thank you, Nick.
Thanks, Al.
No problem. Thank you.
So, Jordan, it's dime time now. Explain what that means to those that are unaware.
I mean, as a receiver coming into this offense, I mean, everything you'll want as a receiver. A lot of balls, a lot of major plays to be made, and we're just going to put a lot of points on the board quick, fast, explosive. So, I mean, it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
You got Bumpus back for a second year. I mean, I know you're a guy that's been here for a little while, but how important was that continuity to have Coach Bump back in the wide receiver room?
I think it was great for us. You know, we didn't have to learn a new guy. We didn't have to, try to figure him out or anything. So coming in, it's good that I already know what to expect from your coach, and also, he knows what to expect from us every single day. He's gonna push us. He's gonna make sure we're at the top. Coming in every single day, make sure we're gonna dominate, make sure we're gonna have fun. But at the end of the day, he's gonna make sure that we want to, come out here and handle business. So it's been fun.
How would you describe the first day as the team with the team?
It was a lot of mistakes, but overall it was fun. It was quick. There was a lot of plays being made from the older guys to the younger guys. So I mean, that's great to see from the first day. Usually, first day is kind of sloppy. It wasn't as sloppy as I expected. So that's a great positive if you ask me.
Talked to Coach Kennedy a couple of weeks ago, and he said tempo has to be a lifestyle. You have to do it in everything, practice, meetings, everything. How is that transition going? Because this offense hasn't used much tempo. Obviously, that's going to change under Jeff Levy with his offense. How is that adjustment coming?
It's been good, but I think something that helped us this offseason, we did a lot of running. I mean, a lot of running. So it got us in shape. I think it's hard to get in football shape regardless once the pass come on. But it's fast. It's gonna keep the defense on their toes, make them tired, wear them out, and with that, there's a lot of big plays to be made down the field.
How tough is that mentally to get used to handing the ball to the ref, getting back to the line, and not dragging it out there?
To be honest, I wouldn't say it's as tough as people try to make it seem. I think it's more so an advantage. So if you look at it that way, I have advantage of my opponent each and every rep. So just going out there, going fast, quick tempo. I know he gonna be tired. Meanwhile, I do this every single day, so I'm gonna be in tip-top shape. Eventually, I'm gonna get a big play, or the guy next to me, or any of the guys are gonna get a big play. So knowing that, it just makes it easy to understand.
What do you see out of these freshman wideouts so far?
I love them. Every single one of them. Stonka had a great day. Mario had a fantastic day as well. JJ, he's not here right now, but all those guys that came in over the summer, not over the summer, but over the winter, they came in, they bought in. There was no sense of arrogance. They came in, they just wanted to learn, they just wanted to grow, and they just wanted to develop. So saying that as a freshman, that's everything you'll want.
You're a guy that transferred in here too, but now you can kind of help some of these newer guys kind of get acclimated. What's it been like kind of getting to know some of those transfers and helping them get settled in?
It's been good. Kelly, Kevin, we've been real close throughout this process. We work out every single day with each other. So just doing that, we've built a lot of camaraderie, a lot of trust within each other. So having Kevin next to me, sometimes I might not get a signal or something. I'll look at him. He knows exactly what to do, or vice versa. So just having guys around you like Seydou as well. Seydou, he's gonna be a huge product in his offense as well. Just having guys like that around you, it makes the game a lot easier. It makes it quick. It makes you be able to go out there and execute each and every play. So it's fun.
I'm sure you've been around him in workouts and throwing sessions with Blake Shapen. Just your initial thoughts of him as a quarterback.
Blake is pretty laid back guy, but once he get on the field, he's about winning. He's about dominating. He's about, being perfect. He try, it's hard to be perfect, but he tries to be perfect. Throwing with him over the break, we're throwing on weekends and stuff like that. And if the ball wasn't where he wanted, you're doing it again. You're gonna do it again. So having a quarterback like that who just, so attention to the detail, it makes the game easier for me. I know when I run a slant, the ball gonna be exactly where he intends to put it, so I don't have to, worry about it being a crazy catch. And it just makes it easy for me.
Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it.
Well, DeMonte, you're the salty veteran now. You've been here a little while. What's your approach going into this year, which your final year?
Just being a better leader than I ever was, being a better version of myself, and most definitely more production than the past years I've been here.
I know y'all still installing defense and will be the rest of the spring, but what changes have caught your attention compared to last year's defensive lineman?
I would say a little bit more thinking, but not really. Once you get it down packed, it'll come to you. But I say a little bit more freely than last year.
Any changes for you up front?
Officially at end, but Coach Turner told me I still got to know both of DN and D-tackle.
What's it been like having DT back? I know every time there's a coaching change, people wonder about their position coach, but you were able to keep yours.
Yeah, it was great for him to see him come back, making sure, it was comfortable for me, and then I know there's somebody I can trust, so it made it easier decision for me coming back.
You had a couple guys like Calvin and Trevion that had their seasons cut short last year. What are they looking like now in spring?
Oh, yeah, man. Some pretty strong dudes, healthy looking, ready to have them guys back in action. They look pretty good. I'm just excited for those guys.
They could make your life a lot easier.
A whole lot easier.
Early impressions of Coach Hupfler and the schemes he's having you guys run?
Oh yeah, man. I love it. Honestly, like I say, it comes with a lot of thinking, but as we get on used to it, it'll come easy.
I'm sure those battles will intensify as spring gets going, but a lot of new transfers on that offensive line, a lot of new faces. You've been going against some guys for the last few years that you've known for a while. How different does that look over there?
Honestly, I haven't seen anything. Like I said, so Albert, man. Wait till the pass come on. And the pass all different. So.
A lot of new guys on defense, though. It's a new look defense, a lot of new faces out there. How long does it take for you guys to build some chemistry?
Honestly, it really don't take long, because one thing about Coach Hustler, man, he makes sure that we, as a team, as a defensive unit, we bond together, which like Sundays we'll do like a game night or something simple, but it brings us together as one.
You're one of the few positions that has a returning coach, so you got familiarity, but you still have a new coordinator.
Yeah.
What's it been like, absorbing what they want to do, kind of the generalities, before you actually start practicing?
It's been nice. It come easy because, like I said, our coach he been in this Coach DT been in this defense. He say so. With him knowing the defense and us getting the information, it makes it a whole lot easier because like last year he was a new coach, so he had to learn that defense and teach it to us. So
It's not as much a transition for y'all as it maybe other positions.
exactly.
First time in your career you don't have Buki and Jet behind you. How different is that this
Man, it's a whole lot different, man. It's a whole lot different. But like I said, man, these guys stepping up to big roles, big shoes to fill, but they their own human, they their own person. So I'm glad to see these guys grow.
Some of those guys got chances to play, like Zakari and John. And now is it their time to thrive?
Oh, indeed, man. We've seen little flashes of what these guys can do this past season, but now it's their time. They go step up, and I believe in them.
You're on your third head coach in 3 years. I know you're probably happy to have a little bit of normalcy, but how much does Mississippi State just kind of need a regular year of football rather than everything else?
Shoot, man, I really don't even know how to answer that. Like I said, I take what comes. It's just what it is. I mean, it's the reason why I stayed. I could have easily left, but it is what it is. Yeah.
We've talked to the offensive guys about learning a third different system, but that also applies to defense. You get to practice against a third different system now. How's that going to better prepare you for the next level?
A whole lot, man. Just getting a whole lot of information coming in at me, bro. Different head coaches, different playbooks, just preparing me for the next level. So, and now what I'm seeing is it's the team overall and myself taking better care of our bodies, which is what all our coaches preach, and is what we're doing better as a team.
Demonte, what's your opinion of the first day overall?
You want me to be honest? No, man, I think it was pretty good. But honestly, on the defensive side, I just feel like we just got to keep energy, man. Energy, like I said, is what we feed off of, and it's what we do. Just maintain the energy throughout the whole practice and not up and down. So,
Appreciate it.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Good job.
thank you.